Hiya! Welcome to movie night and the Curly Cooks. You're going to get me saying the wrong words, and we mustn't swear in the first few minutes.
Yeah.
Welcome. It is movie night, you may have guessed. Show them all the props, Mark.
Show them all the
props. We've got the cameras, we've got the action, we've got the nachos, we've got the popcorn, look at the dogs. The dogs look so funny.
These are the extras.
Oh my God, did you hear what Dina just said?
What's that?
I just thought I would feel a bit weird around this kitchen. I wonder why, but actually I've left that gas has been on for half an hour without being lit.
Dina!
We could have just blown up when I turned that on.
We could have been flat on the floor when we went live.
Your curls would have gone first.
Yeah. So Dina's going to start, but I just want to do something. It's just going to take 2 seconds so that mine can be cooking down.
So good mornings. Good mornings.
Good mornings. Go on then.
Sean Tucker, Muriel Roberts, Jordan Colby.
Morning,
Countess
morning.
Carly, you know. Bets 89.
Are you excited that it's movie night on Curly Cooks Day? Yes or no? Just a yes or no.
Yes
How
or
many
no?
of you? Yes.
I'm just going to wash
No.
my hand because I've touched doggy hearts. So you carry on talking.
Right, so when I was watching the news the other day, they said more and more people are staying in because they can't go out.
I mean, you go to the cinema, you go to just the cost of like popcorn and I don't know, a hot dog is off the scale.
It's always been like that.
So
affordable.
yeah, but I know now we can't afford it. So my friends and I are doing, we're going back to do Come Dine With Me's.
Oh, lovely.
And we give ourselves a budget. Now the budget used to be £30 for the 6 of us, but it's just impossible now. It has to be 50. So it's quite a challenge. It's quite exciting.
So
and then
what
we
do
all
you have
score
about-
each other.
So they do it
Score each
literally
other.
like the series?
Exactly like the series, a secret
Do
little.
you have rows?
No, we're friends.
You got to start slagging each other
Yeah,
up,
you
or it's no
have.
fun.
You need to go in. You need to go into separate rooms. Someone go up with a camera and hear the
Mark,
truth.
have you just
Yeah.
volunteered that?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, so today I'm going to be doing chili beef nachos, all cheesy and melty, and with guacamole.
You've got something on your lip.
Dina's doing.
I'm doing some Rocky Road, vegan Rocky Road, and some mushroom burgers. And then if we've got time, I might try and cook these as a little burger. Now just got an idea for them. I'm going to see if it actually works. So we're going to start with
But first of all, I'm just going to put my spices in. Take 2 minutes. But also, we're doing a giveaway of 2 cinema tickets. Worth, how much are 2 cinema tickets
40
these
to 50 quid.
40 to 50 quid.
Are they? I
Yeah.
never go to the cinema. I
It's a
wouldn't know.
really good giveaway
Wow.
today, so stick with us because we're going to ask a question at some point in the show and you will have to answer it to win it. But you will have to go over to the weekly rushes on this channel, it's on this channel, to post your answer. So in here I've got an onion, a large onion, and I've browned some beef, and I'm just adding a teaspoon and a half of oregano, a teaspoon of smoked paprika.
Oh,
You need that.
I do. I
And-
need 2 teaspoons. Oh, excuse me.
And a teaspoon or more of cumin, it's up to you. Some black pepper. I'll do that after so that Dina can get on with hers. And then I'm going. You hit the glass. So I'm going to about 3 teaspoons, 4 teaspoons of tomato puree, and I'm just going to stir that in. Fry it in, because when you fry in the tomato puree, you get better, you get like a sweetness to it rather than just a bitterness if you just put it in and boil it. And
So all this can be exactly done with vegan
corn.
mince. Yeah.
So just-
corn's got egg in it, but there are plenty of
Vegan mince or
minces.
vegetarian mince. I'm just going to add a bit of stock. I only had chicken, but so I'm putting chicken because I didn't have any beef. It's not like a bolognese. You don't want it really saucy. You want it dry, but you want that flavour. So I'm going to add some.
You just splashed my clapper.
I'm going to add some salt and pepper. I forgot to put the garlic in, but then you should put garlic in
You
it.
can put your garlic powder in.
Yeah, I'll put some garlic powder.
Someone just said it's 16 quid elsewhere in the country up north to go to the cinema.
Really?
So in London, anywhere, it's the best part, 45 to 50 quid.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Good thing I don't go.
Some black pepper, and I'm just going to let that cook down, and then I'll do the rest of my nachos. So that was 400 grams of beef. So it's good because you can really spread this across the family, because I'm going to put some beans in later as well, so it's a good way.
That's going to be like 8 portions
Yeah.
by the time you put the beans
Yeah.
in it.
Okay, over to Dina.
Right, so I'm making a very quick, easy thing to start with, which is
Bit
your...
annoying, this prop, isn't
It's
it?
a lovely prop, though. A vegan Rocky Road. So in here, I have got 250 grams of Aldi's vegan chocolate. Okay, Lidl, you're not on it yet. Sorry. So we're going to the Aldi. So 250 grams, 3 tablespoons of golden syrup, and 120 grams of stalk margarine, because that's vegan. All right. And it's as simple as that. We are just going to pour it into 250 grams of these biscuits from, these are little speculoos, which are a bit like the Biscoff, and 20 grams
How much
of
are they then?
popcorn. Oh God, they were like 39 pence, I think.
Really?
And
Bargain.
60 grams of vegan marshmallows, which now you've got from Ocado. Now, Mark, what else would you like in there apart from raisins? What would you fancy in there? What have I got?
Glacé cherries.
Yeah! Shall I let him have some?
He's going to eat the lot if you put glacé cherries. Oh, nice cherries.
Nice
Did I
cherries.
have
Nice
They're yours. Natural coloured, these are.
Oh, God.
How many shall we have? Oh,
I have
look
to
at
say,
that.
Do you
like
know
the
what?
bright
Why
red.
don't you keep some to put on the
The
top?
top. Yeah.
How do you get a green
You
cherry?
could actually cut those in hot off, guys,
Yeah.
if you wanted to like use
You know, in
them.
cocktails, they have green cherries.
Oh,
Yeah.
do they?
Yeah, sometimes.
What do you know about that? That's olives.
Green cherries.
What you know?
Green cherries. When I got annihilated on cocktails in Ibiza, they were green cherries.
No, they were
everywhere.
olives. You were annihilated. You didn't know any
You
better.
don't know green cherries?
No.
Guys, aren't they
Absolutely.
green glacé cherries?
No, they've been dyed.
I just can't work with this. Got to get my coffee, just can't work in these conditions.
And
look at that.
I'm not a fan of white chocolate, but I think they, and this again is Aldi's chunky white
Everyone's
chocolate.
saying yes to green cherries.
Oh well, what do we know? Who are we? We're just the curly of Croydon.
Yeah. So you said they're straight. Are yours, Nat?
They straight.
Sure. Stop encouraging him.
Home over.
Mark!
There you go. And so all you need to do with that is pop it in. I'm going to pop it in little individual cases so we can. I've had the wine
I
yet.
was going to say, have you been trying the bloody wine again?
Come on, let's open it. I want some. Not really.
I'm going to put these in individual cases so we can sit in front of the telly and have them. Okay.
What are your memories of sitting in front of the telly? I used to have a tray
Never
with my
allowed
nan.
him. Never allowed.
Listen, there wasn't anything on telly when we were kids.
Oh, it wasn't when I was a kid.
You used to get home from school and the test card was on. Everybody said I looked like that girl, you know,
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she does.
because I had straight hair. We all had straight hair when we were little.
Everyone's saying yes, green cherries.
Really?
They obviously had the same cocktails as me.
Well,
God, didn't know that.
Wizard of Oz, my nan would always put on old black and white films, and I'd sit in front of the telly with a tray, and to this day, when I hear that tinny sound of an old black and white film, totally takes me back to my childhood.
right.
Do you know we were never allowed, not even once in our entire lives, to eat in front of the telly?
No way.
No,
That's all I ever did.
Not even a sandwich.
At my nan's we were.
That's
Yeah.
why we love going to my nan's.
Guess what?
Except
I
my nan
never
hated
ate
me.
at a table until I was 16.
Well, that
Wow.
explains a lot.
Yeah.
That explains why you don't like a lot of food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lots of
because we
different
got a love of
foods.
food, because at the same time we had lots of family and
Yeah.
lots of chat, and
I didn't.
so
My
food
granddad
wasn't
didn't say a word.
just a functional thing. It's like Kay always tells the story. She said, when I was growing up, the kitchen was always dark. The light wasn't on.
God.
So there was nobody in there.
I mean,
Which I find so funny.
I live to eat, and other people eat to live. And I mean, Mark, I think that's probably part of your problem because you haven't been
Yeah.
surrounded by lots of lovely
I'm
things.
never excited in a day about what I'm going to eat that day.
Whoa!
I get excited when Nadia says what she's going to cook, but I'm not living my day for it.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Totally.
but to be honest with you, my attitude to food has completely changed since being in your family.
Oh, that's great.
I am
Yeah, in a good
actually
way.
a totally wasted wife on him.
Not.
Oh,
I am.
that's
harsh.
harsh.
Everything you make is brilliant. It makes me never want to eat out. Ever.
No, I know, but you don't really.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it can be a disappointment when we eat out, can't
Yeah,
it?
totally.
These days, we spend our whole time going, oh God, why didn't they put a bit of parsley would have been nice. Why have they put balsamic? Do you know what I'm getting so fed up of?
What?
Everywhere you go these days, they put bloody balsamic glaze on stuff. And I don't want balsamic
Do you know
glaze.
what, Nads? I've never had that middle class problem.
David, do you want me to do that?
Balsamic glaze.
Yeah, you were busy. They're done. They can go in the
Freezer.
because they should go in the fridge
Hang
for
on.
a couple of hours.
Are we going to put a cherry on the top?
Elaine Genolfi says eating out is mostly disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Jen's Market says, that looks nice, Dina, let's remember the food.
Yeah, sorry. So, and there's just a little bit left over there. So, when we were in CK Maxx the other day, I made Nadia buy these beautiful papers. She was like, why? I went, I don't know, because they're pretty.
Oh, they don't really show up, the cherries. They're
I
too
thought they
dark.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Right. That's just a bit of extra,
Green
right.
ones. Apparently there are yellow ones as well.
Who's saying that?
Everyone's had the same cocktails as me. Where are you going?
Right, so I'm next again because I was a bit disorganised this morning.
Right.
That's why I snuck in here to cook mushrooms at 7:30.
It was
So-
strange. It was strange. I came down.
What,
and
the
it was
smell?
strange. Well,
It's
just
so-
someone
It is
cooking
odd,
mushrooms,
isn't it?
and
It's
But I
so-
immediately wanted to eat garlicky mushrooms. That's incredible, isn't it? Even
Yeah,
for
me
breakfast.
too. So funny, guys. Every bloody Saturday morning we go, oh shit. We
Where's
should have
the
prepared.
rest?
We should have prepared one earlier.
Yeah.
Because we never do prepared one earlier.
I always wake up in a state of panic that the front door is bolted so that you can't
Oh, poor you. Right, so I have got 450 grams of mushrooms that I diced and fried with 2 shallots and 2 cloves of garlic, okay? And put my salt and pepper into that. So this, we're going to go over to the mixer.
Oh, where's that? Ooh!
Whoa!
Mixing corner.
Mixing corner. Okay, I need a...
Sorry, I've got a runny nose.
Oh, the smell in here, guys. It's divine.
Right, into there. Natch, is this all going to fit? I've never used your food processor.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, Dina. It's going to be all right.
Yeah, so into the mushrooms we are going to put 2 teaspoons of my... I need measuring spoons again.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I got you a present.
This is so exciting.
Oh my God!
You know the way she's always saying, I bought you them, and I put them on her
Isn't
thing.
Fantastic. Right, now the thing is I haven't got an apron on today, so when I put the spoons down I'm going to be covered in everything. So 2 teaspoons of my homemade sriracha, which I have showed you how to do on another, I think it was number 2. This is good.
Sisters.
2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, which let's see if she hasn't used it all. To give it that lovely smoky flavour. Well, what's that will do? 2 teaspoons. What's that dashness? Right, okay. So 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Mark, I don't know how you do that with your arm in the air. Look at, there's so much goodness in my burgers. 2
You're known
tablespoons.
for your burgers. Down in Norwood.
And 2 tablespoons of balsamic. It can be white or whatever. Doesn't matter.
Could you
There's
just
an
use
ounce.
normal vinegar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An ounce of chopped hazelnuts. 60 grams of flaxseed. That acts like an egg, bit of binding.
Also,
And-
flaxseed, brilliant for your gut.
Yeah.
It's also got the same fats that you need that's in fish. So it's really good for your brain.
Oh!
And half a teaspoon of lovely maple syrup.
I love
If you haven't got maple syrup, don't worry. If you don't want to buy a whole bottle, you could put
Okay,
honey in.
so into that is going to go 240 grams of cooked warm rice. We need it to be warm to bind it. What?
Nadia's given us
Oh, I know. This
still
is
the
jeebies.
fear of God.
You could use white rice, but the brown rice, just try wherever you can to have brown instead of white. Brown basmati rice is almost like white, and it's just got a bit of a nutty flavour to it, but it's so much better for you.
Can you turn that on? It scares
Right.
me. I had 120 grams of breadcrumbs there. They're panko ones, and I've just put half of them in.
How do you want them done?
Well, it needs to go pasty-ish.
Okay, go over there because
Go
it's
over
very
here.
loud.
All right.
Take cover.
Right.
Oh, look at the popcorn.
I know.
guys.
Very loud.
Oh, that is loud, isn't it?
Look at it.
Good. Bit more. Yeah. Right, can you just whack it in
What
that
can I
bowl?
use instead of mushrooms?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Right, black beans. Tinned black beans.
They really make you fart.
No,
Yeah.
Mark, shush,
They
they
do.
don't.
They
Stop.
do. Whenever I have a chimichanga, I'm off.
Don't talk
Stop.
about that when we're talking
I
about
can't
food.
stop chimichangering.
You just put in some cumin and then you stop that.
Darling, that doesn't
Right.
work.
It
Okay.
does. But
So-
let me just say, guys, black beans are so cheap. They say that they're the most nutritious beans, black beans. Do you know you can even make brownies with black beans and nobody would know?
And
Yeah,
they're
you can.
so delicious.
They're so delicious.
Right, and then we're just going to fold in those last bit of breadcrumbs so that they didn't get hacked up in the processor.
Oh, it looks nice. Oh, God, you're going to get a lot out of this, Tina.
Eight big
Wow.
burgers, ish.
Yeah. Look at those mushrooms.
Yeah.
Now, you know, like...
Aren't they a work of art?
They make fairies live
Yeah.
on those.
Now, like, guys, Dina's put in panko.
Hang on.
They're beautiful, aren't they? They're just a thing of beauty.
It's not, it's a penis.
Oh, Ma.
See,
And
she
a
doesn't-
baby one. Is that?
look,
Oh, I know which one you are.
Oh! It's a chode.
Little knob.
It's a chode.
Right,
My
enough.
sister-in-law's just said I've got a little
Stop
knob.
encouraging him. So Dina used panko breadcrumbs, the breadcrumbs there. But, you know, they're a bit more expensive, so you can just... And the reason she used them is because they're mine.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have used them.
No.
So you can just use a bit of your own bread, white bread. Breadcrumb, and just let it dry out.
Right,
Because
okay.
they do cost quite a
Right,
lot.
just going to wet my hands. Give me a plate so I can put these burgers.
I'm constantly drawn to the wine. I don't understand, given I can't drink, why you don't just drink all the time.
It makes me feel horrible.
Can you
doing that.
imagine?
I don't like it.
I think we should do it. I think we should do, rather than a movie night, we should do an alcoholic night.
Oh yeah, well,
get
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
rattled us.
I'm up for that.
Yeah.
We need to get Lee
No,
round.
make all dishes that are laced with alcohol.
I think we should do a Saturday night curly cooks
Yes,
and get
and
Lee
right.
over to make a cocktail.
Start
What do you
with
think?
cocktails.
Good idea.
Should we do a big special where we do cocktails and food?
Yeah.
We do the food to match the
The
cocktail.
curly cocktails.
That a curly cocktail.
For God's sake.
Can't
Do you
stop.
fancy that? Yes or no, guys? Tell us. Yes or no? Do you fancy a Saturday night curly cooks with Lee?
Jane Grimsey's just asked, is that mushroom circumcised?
Can you
How
stop
did you know?
encouraging them?
Right, I'm going to boringly make these and you can carry on.
Are you right there, Chi-Chi? Yes,
So,
everyone's saying yes.
Yeah, so you remember, just to recap, we fried some onion and garlic, except I forgot to put the garlic in, till softened. Then added the beef. Because it's not a ragu, you can just stir the beef in with the onions. That was John Waite taught me that. You
Oh,
don't
did he?
need to brown it, yeah. Or is it the other way round?
Oh,
I can't remember.
I've forgotten
Then
what
I
you started
added-
saying.
I added 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, 2 teaspoons of paprika, and a good pinch of oregano. Now you can also, of course, add fresh chilies to that or chili powder, but I'm not making it very chilly because I'm putting the jalapenos on, and I don't know who might eat it later. The kids might not want it. I'm putting some.
Oh, I've made big
chilli in
girls
as well.
burgers. It's only made 5.
Big girl burgers.
Big girl burgers.
So I'm now going to add a tin of kidney beans.
They're an amazing looking thing.
Aren't they? And they don't need loads of cooking. You just want to warm them.
They always make me think of Jack and the Beanstalk.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Do you
love
remember
this-
growing the bean at school?
Yes.
The obligatory put it in the
Yeah.
glass. They're still doing it.
Oh.
In 2023,
Jack
they're
and the
still,
Beanstalk, great big beans.
still growing beans.
Who opened the oven?
Not me.
Right, so I actually got a good tip. I read a good tip yesterday for nachos, when you're making nachos, and that is to put them in the oven for 5 minutes beforehand, so that they're even crisper, so they won't, go too soggy. We got these from Lidl.
They
They
look
were
about the
quite-
most
Oh, they were-
interesting nachos I've ever seen in my life.
45 pence. And the wonderful thing about those is there's absolutely no added ingredients. Just look, it's just
really
corn.
good for you.
And so there's no preservatives on them.
And you do it with Doritos if you want to.
Yeah, but do you know personally, I don't like Doritos. These are far more natural.
Don't forget we're putting chili beef on it, we're putting guacamole, we're
Oh,
putting
let's
cheese.
go.
Oh, sorry, I thought these were just kind of beef.
Maize flour, sunflower oil and salt. That is it.
Right, so 44 pence, right, for 2 packets. At the moment it's 80 pence. That beef in Lidl, I can't remember how much it was, Dina, but it was cheap.
£2.99 maybe.
And when you think what you're going to pay for this in
A cinema.
the cinema, now, you really should just put a single layer, but
They're
nobody's going
delicious.
to be happy with a single layer.
Yeah, what's that panhandle?
So I've just put them in 180 just for 5 minutes to crisp them up even more.
Let me just do this quickly. Someone's going to take themselves out. There we go. Yeah. Take the camera out, more important.
So our beef is
Sue
still...
Wood, welcome to the guest. Oh no, you're not. You're 39, sorry.
Right, so now we're going to make some guacamole.
Oh, my favourite.
Now, avocados are expensive, so if you're wanting to cut down on the cost of this, though we haven't spent too much already, and this is going to do 4 to 6 people, you can mix, and actually it's really good for you then because you're putting some protein. You could put avocado and peas. So just with some frozen peas, mush them up and add them in with the avocado. Then you're getting a nut. Top tip. Then you're getting an extra protein, and you're also getting an extra plant to feed your gut. Look at that, what a beautiful avocado. So when I make guacamole, I do half mushed and then I chop some as well.
Chunky.
Don't do this unless
Don't do
you're used
this.
to it.
Why?
Because people are silly and cut through their hands.
Caroline, if you're watching, do you remember going to hospital after doing that?
Really?
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is put it down on the board and do it.
Is there a sustainability issue without those?
Oh, I
shut
don't know.
Not now. We're
don't
making
know.
guacamole.
I don't know. So yeah,
Not at the minute.
so the other day, I said to Nadia, "Oh, I've had a whole cabbage for my dinner," and she went, "Well, where was your protein?"
Well, you know, I had a good time, didn't you?
It was so good. When I looked it up, a whole sweet pointed cabbage is 12 grams of protein.
Wow.
Can you believe? But then you think, how do cows and horses grow so enormous and strong when they only eat grass?
I've never made that connection.
You do think that?
I've never thought
Plant
of
protein.
that. Oh, right.
Well, I would like to know more about plant protein because since I've had my menopause, I have gone so off meat and protein and chicken.
Do you want coffee?
No.
We're boring him.
That'd be great.
You're in the bloody room.
Emma Walsh, vegetable crisps are delicious.
Oh, no, they're not.
They're so salty.
No, they're horrible.
They're so soft.
They're
And
horrible.
they leave red bits of beetroot in
Why
your
have I
teeth.
put this in the bowl? So I'm going to just, this is the softer one. So I'm going to mush that.
No, bored, Hazel.
Mush that.
Oh, I love a mushed avocado. Why
So-
do they call it smashed?
So don't forget, you can mix this with peas, mix this up with peas, have 1 avocado or half an avocado. Or, if you don't like avocado, do everything I'm doing, but do it with peas. Cheap and unbelievably nutritious.
That is such a good top tip. I'm impressed by your
Yeah,
top tip.
peas are a cheap avocado.
Yeah. And sustainable. So,
Do you feel guilty chopping up that avocado?
no, we shut up.
There are some people that don't eat them because of that reason.
Yeah. Local cafes don't serve them now.
Yeah, well, because they're doing them in such huge numbers. I mean,
Wait a
we're...
minute, I really want to take issue with this. Why do they call it smashed? It's so pretentious.
Right, it's,
When it's mushed,
yeah.
it's mushed avocado.
But it's like the cabbage I ate the other day is a sweet
This
pointed
was clearly a
cabbage.
big moment in your
It
life.
was. It was because
very much.
apparently now it's called Hipsy cabbage.
No.
It is. So I thought I'm going to look this up. I need to do some learning today, and I was like, Hipsy is a sweet pointed cabbage, but it's just a
Hipsy?
flipping hipster word for
I'm not calling it.
It's a cabbage with
No.
a beard.
it. Yeah, it just looks good on the menu, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Who's going to eat sweet pointed cabbage?
You know what you cook it in?
Hipsy.
Beard oil.
Do you know that? Beard oil.
Beard oil.
Do you know
Good one.
they are so... I would do that now in my church. I just ate one. They're so crisp. Careful. Ow, ow.
Oh,
Dina, can you can't?
what? I don't understand.
Because she's nice.
Ah!
Good.
That's why. Because you haven't got curly cocks, asbestos fingers.
Yeah. It's from all the
So I'm going
action.
to put a lime in.
Oh,
half a lime.
in the eye.
I mean, lime does give that gorgeous guac flavour, but you know what? You can just use a lemon.
With a nice tequila.
Hate lime.
The lime,
You hate
you don't
lime.
because it's always in guacamole and
No.
you love guacamole.
Hate lime.
So to that, I'm going to add some salt.
I love salt.
I like this salt,
Yeah.
or Cornish. The best salt for you is Cornish sea salt.
Have you seen they've started harvesting this new salt in Norway? Really weird.
Oh,
From armpits.
right. I don't like it when they put when it's too garlicky and it totally overwhelms the lovely freshness.
I personally would have put that garlic powder in.
Okay. But I'm trying to be really
Bevington,
healthy.
man buns and wispy moustaches. Good God, no. I know. You go to where is it? Where's the place? Shoreditch.
Yeah.
Shoreditch wankers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
so garlic powder, she's right. I'm going to put a little olive oil, but if you like that really pungent, fresh, raw garlic taste, then
And
do
it's
that.
better for you, but
Yeah, it's much better.
I
for
put
you.
I put the green bits of spring onion in mine as well.
Yeah, nice.
Spring onion.
But Mark,
Everything you like, I hate.
Mark
I know.
hates spring onion. Look, I've got to show my little. I love this so much. They don't sell them anymore before anyone asks. Now, coriander is the thing that goes into guac, but yeah, there you go.
We needed to have a tequila with this.
Yes.
We haven't got any.
Where's our new glasses?
Oh, in that cupboard next door. Go and get. Go show them our glasses
What's
we
next
got.
best after tequila?
Mezcal.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So I'm not putting coriander in because Mark hates it, Maddie hates it, but that's what traditionally goes in guacamole.
You just put it in.
Yeah. No, it's
said you're not
parsley.
putting it
It's
in.
parsley.
Oh, I see.
Because you're not listening to me.
I am listening to you.
Look at these.
Sorry.
Look at these glasses that Naja bought for us.
Oh look.
They've got little cactus
Oh
in
my
them.
God.
Aren't they beautiful?
nice.
Oh my God, we just fell in love with them.
But we've got no
Surprised.
tequila.
TK Maxx. How much were they? $3.99.
$5.99 these are,
$5.99.
but they're a work of art.
They really are.
They're a work of art.
So-
Lo and behold, anybody that bashes them over. Why did this not go in the freezer?
Right. Also, this is all extra bits that are going in now
Yeah.
because you can just have that just as it was. But I'm going to put in a little cucumber because I'm wanting to bulk out my.
You know what would have been nice in my blooming thing?
What? What blimming thing?
You're right.
Rocky Road, in my Rocky Road, would have
yeah.
been salted pretzels.
Oh yeah, we were going to do that.
Pretzels.
Oh my God.
Pretzels.
Would some other man like to come and live with the curly cooks? It's a waste of us.
I like the sour
That is-
cream pretzels.
Oh no, I don't like those. Disgusting anyway. They're not-
Get them on the plane,
We
don't
wouldn't
you?
be able to eat together on a date, would we?
Never.
So I'm just going to put some chilli in. If you don't want chilli in your guac, it is nice to have a flash of red. Some places I've had guacamole, they've had tomato in it, or
The
you
sweet-
can put some sweet red
That's what I
pepper.
thought tomato in it.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody's guacamole all over the world is
Why did you put
different.
that in?
The thing is, you can just put in whatever you want, can't you?
I once kissed a girl who just eaten spring onions. It
I
was the
once
most
kissed a
awful
girl.
experience of my life.
Yeah.
Well,
it is
Nadja
bad.
had to kiss somebody on set, I'm not going to say who, just eating tuna and onion
Ah, tuna.
sandwich. Tuna and onion. Ugh.
Oh my God.
Shall we tell him who it was?
No,
Tuna
for
and
God's
onion.
sake. Don't be a bloody headline.
Lynn Sheard, don't like chilli.
So there we go. Now
it looks
Dina
great.
also put sour cream in hers.
I used
Which
the
I've
Oatly.
never heard.
I used the Oatly creme fraiche.
Wow, never
lovely.
heard of that. I'm really annoyed, really annoyed because I wanted sour cream.
Oh man.
Oh, I've got some.
You're not annoyed anymore.
I'm not annoyed. Oh, that was my
Your fridge is so painful.
Ow,
Smash
no,
your
it was
fingers
just a
off.
bang to my. It's just.
Oh babe.
Right, okay, so we need to get these back in the oven with some cheese.
What the fuck is going on?
A lot of things.
Yeah, I'm confused.
You know-
My brain is split 8 ways.
Yeah, but you're going to see how marvellous it all is. So I'm going to put some cheese on.
Oh, look, this is nice.
So that's our first layer of
Hope
cheese.
Chambers could live on guacamole.
Yeah, so could I.
And what I'm going to do is just because we've toasted, I'm just going to put them a bit more around the edge so that people can take and dip. And then pop that back in the oven.
She's very good at this mass catering.
Yes.
Well, you know, when we did MasterChef,
Good segue.
when I did MasterChef, we had the bit where we had to go and feed the kids. Right, so it was going to feed. What's that thing called where Mark's just running. What's that thing called where kids are in the army?
Boys
Oh,
Brigade.
the thing that Finley did, the Boys Brigade.
Is it? Something like that. So it was a load of kids and they'd been out and they said, so you've got to cook for these kids and they've been out in the freezing rain, all of this. Well, it was so funny. What's his name? The judge from Strictly, who was on with me.
Antonio.
Craig. Right, who obviously doesn't understand anything about kids, did a rhubarb syllabub. Somebody else did something else. And it was like, how many people order your dish?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Do you remember that? And we did meatballs and spaghetti and double chocolate muffins with cut chocolate custard. And all the kids came in, there were dirt in every single one of them.
You.
And I had plates like that, meatballs and chocolate muffins. It was brilliant. And honestly, because what they don't tell you is that when you get there, all the things that you said you wanted, like an electric whisk, isn't there.
Oh, wow.
No scales. So he was doing a rhubarb syllabub
By
for
hand.
hours and hours in a freezing
Serves
cold
him right.
army tent. And not one person even tried a spoonful. Okay, Mark, you
Thank
carry on
you very much. What?
with what you were saying.
I wasn't saying anything.
You were. I said, hang on, let me just finish.
I wasn't saying anything.
No, he was singing. He sang.
Oh, he was singing.
Oh.
yes,
Singing.
that was
Was
it.
I?
So,
Got short-term memory. What the hell's going on?
You
in
were
my head?
back to the, what do you call this?
Oh, one. No, that's a chode.
That one. Aren't they beautiful? How could you cut them up? How
They
could
are
you?
so
Apparently,
good.
it was you that telling me that plants scream.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Okay.
Dina, could
But
you do me a
mushrooms
favour
like that
and
moan.
drain this?
Yep.
Because this can go drain those. So guys, these are onions that I just cut really, really thinly, and I've just soaked them.
Hang on.
Don't come over here.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, he's
There you go,
playing. He's playing.
What is he like?
Sorry, what were you saying?
Um,
Were you singing? No, you were singing.
No. Well, you were singing. Oh, look what he's done. I bet you were one of those kids at school, like
Yeah,
always
the
drawing
most
your
annoying
willy
child.
everywhere.
Yeah.
what drawing of me?
We used to go to the toilets and we used to compete to see who could weed the highest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A friend of mine hit the ceiling.
For goodness
Right now,
sake.
stop! We are talking about food. Stop it!
Can't
Mark, I
help
really mean
yourself.
it. Stop it. Honestly. please
What are you
stop.
doing now? Shall I do something over here?
Well, I'm ready to go. If
Oh, go then.
Leave.
Go, baby.
Oh, go.
right, so we've just got a little bit of cheese on there. You course you
Please
can
tell
put
me
a
you're
lot
not
more.
adding those.
They've been now. The reason I soaked those onions is so it takes out that really raw onion taste. But you don't have to do that if you love the raw onion taste. So we're going to now start layering, and then we're going to put it back in with and get the cheese. Oh, I can't remember. Should the cheese?
You were singing.
I can't remember what happens next.
I don't know.
Don't look at me.
Does more cheese go on the chili,
Yeah.
guys?
Asking us.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Oh, ouch.
Mighty.
Is that going back in the oven?
Well, yeah, if it's going to have
Yeah,
more cheese on
yeah.
it.
I think Nadia is a little bit deaf.
Death.
I'm going to have an ear test next week, actually, interestingly.
Well, these people,
What is she going to say now?
these
What
people that wear things in their ears all the time. I haven't even got a pair of earphones, or what are those things people walk around with?
Oh, AirPods.
Buds.
AirPods.
Pods, buds,
Buds.
whatever they are.
Yeah, AirBuds.
I haven't got any. So my hearing is going to stay tip-top dollar.
But the reason I wear AirPods all the time is because I've got really bad tinnitus.
No, but you need to
And the
listen to
tip-
pink noise. Have you heard about pink noise?
What the hell's
Right,
that?
so pink noise is the new thing for people suffering from tinnitus. So there's this guy that has it so badly that he lives in the Isle of Wight, and he's discovered that pink sound, which is nature. So
Why
he
is it called
records
pink?
because it's not white noise. White noise is.
I call it green if it was nature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's collected all these soundscapes of birds
Oh,
and
nice.
bees and everything like that, and people listen to that, and makes the tinnitus go away.
Oh, right.
So next time your ears are buzzing like heck, get out there and try and listen to the
Bird.
disappearing bees.
What, do you hear the same bird really early that's just
Yep.
fucking annoying? Yeah.
That bird is waking me up every morning. He's managed to get a sound like an alarm clock.
Yeah, it's infuriating. It always goes off at 6:45.
And then
Right,
go on then.
No, Dina can't answer me on this because she'll just say no. But would you like some crappy cheese on the
Hang on
bill?
a minute. Yes.
Yeah. So you can either use crappy burger cheese, which again is cheap. I mean, this in Lidl, I
I
think.
don't even know the price,
I
but
think
19 pence.
I think these were 40. But you know, you're thinking of getting that like
Cinema film.
that cinema feel. So I thought this would be quite fun on the beef. What are they saying? Yes or no?
They're talking about London foxes. At the moment.
Oh.
Do you
I
want the
discovered
burger
that a
cheese?
fox had weed in my shoe the other day.
Okay, right.
Why was your shoe outside?
Okay.
Why was
Can
your
you
shoe
stop
outside?
now? How many times have I told you? Stop! Stop!
And did you know, this is a fact
You
I
can
learned
carry
this
on
week.
doing. I'm just going to keep doing this and then put it in. The oven.
I learnt this fact from my favourite person that I follow on Insta, Zach Bush. He's a doctor that I'm just totally in love with. And I'm not in love with nearly anybody. So
Anyone in the members area will know this because of the film we did a few weeks ago about.
anyway, he said that bees that buzz in a hive make this
Would you say it
sound.
like that?
Yeah.
He does.
Right.
Play middle C.
Is there something wrong
When
with
they're all buzzing, they go, and it makes middle C. And apparently it's very good for people with PTSD. I never say that word.
PTSD? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
go and stand near a hive.
But hang on a minute.
Listening
When
to the
I
buzz of
sta-
the bees.
When I stand by a hive, I get PTSD.
So do
I'm
I.
worried about being
So do
stung.
I. I'm
Early
so-
onset PTSD.
I'm so terrified of bees and wasps. I think it's the thing I'm most terrified of.
Yeah.
Because once I didn't get
Same.
stung until I was like 37. Do you remember? It was in my armpit.
She was crying.
She sucked the sting out. That's sisters for you.
Was it salty?
I did suck the sting out. I was so panicked.
Because I had the red lines.
Because I knew how scared she was, so I sucked it out. What about when I caught your? Oh, no, I better not say that. Not worried. No.
No,
I
she's
saved
starting now.
Or did you suck it out of what?
Her armpit.
My
She
armpit.
got stung, so I suck it out. And there you go. Random facts.
Right, I think.
A friend of mine got stung on his testicle.
Right, that's it.
So that is a lot of cheese. That
But
is
it-
a big portion of food. That's going to serve
but you know what?
6 people.
It's so cheap when you use this cheese. Because
Yeah.
like cheddar cheese is so expensive.
Karina Plura says fake cheese is a no.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to.
I bought the vegan version. Anyone out there tried this? I haven't tried it. Anyone out there tried it? I'm gonna have a slice now. While
Do
it says melts to perfection. Anybody found one that melts to
Go
perfection?
back in the oven.
Oh, can I just see that? That looks really nice. So sour cream goes on at the end. That's the best bit, isn't it?
Well, I think that for me the best bit is the guac. Okay, go to Dina now. I'm just going to take some photos for the brand.
There we go again. Tastes like coconut.
Coconut?
Well, vegan cheese is made from coconut.
Oh dear. Looks like lard.
It has got quite a good plasticky.
Has it?
It has got quite a good plasticky taste. So it might work well.
Apparently Edward Bevington says the plastic from the covers seeps into the cheese.
Yeah. I keep going on about this. Yeah.
Never drink from a bottle of water that's been left in the car.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really bad.
No, it's really bad.
So Nadia reckons, because I said this would make a great alternative instead of making all that burger mixture I've made.
Yeah.
Just slicing this up.
You can't do that. You know, plants scream, but
Yeah,
that
he's
muscle
going.
moans and groans.
Oh my gosh, it's quite solid.
It's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dina, I don't know why you're wanting to bread it. I think you should griddle it with oil.
Griddle it with oil.
Yeah.
But I want to try your method. I want to try your crazy method. Apparently, brushing it in mayonnaise, putting it in
vegan.
breadcrumbs, and then frying it.
Yeah, because I've done that with tofu to do
What do you reckon,
vegan
folks?
watermelons.
Tough old mushroom, isn't
It
it?
is. I'm trying to do it so it doesn't. Look at that. You see, got 2 of those in a burger bun.
About that. Vaguely just.
You're laughing. Actually, yeah, I think I'll just griddle them because I'm going to be griddling my burgers. They're not ready to do yet, so I'm going to try this wine.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think of these glass corks?
The reason I bought this bottle was because of the glass corks.
Oh.
Because, I mean, how beautiful is that? Call me stupid, but this bottle you can then use to put in your own vinegars or your own oils, and it will look really pretty in there. So La Bonne Vie, the good life, the good life.
Oh, let's have a look, yeah.
Okay, so again it's vegan.
Le Bon Vie.
And I'm going to say it was $6.99 from Aldi. So let's have a little taste.
Get it in.
Not really what you'd have with a burger, but you know. What would you like to drink with your burger, folks?
Diet Coke. Oh, look at you two
my
in your
God.
coffee cups in the
Nacho,
design area.
Nacho, try that because it's
She's such a
it's not cold at all, so that tells you how good it is.
Ooh.
Oh my God, that's bloody good.
You are so good.
Zoe's had that rosé and says it's so nice.
Oh, have you?
So nice.
Isn't it? And look at that stunning bottle. It's absolutely beautiful.
Where's that from?
Aldi.
So good.
Aldi do top the wines, I'm afraid.
I wish they served root beer in cinemas.
Okay.
What is root beer?
It's sort of like, tastes like Germaline. It's really nice. Remember Germaline? Tastes
Yeah, I
just
do.
like Germaline. I don't know what root it's the root of.
What's happening next?
I don't know, Nat. You're the cooks.
I could.
No, I
try-
mean I can do this.
I can make some
What
film
is-
suggestions whilst you're working
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so because that's part of.
Hey guys, so one of the things we thought we'd do is if you want some recommendations for some films, I've got some different types of films for different types of people
For this weekend. To eat
for this
whatever
weekend.
food.
Now, obviously, not everyone has all the streaming services that these might be available on, but these are some recommendations in case you fancy a nice film with a tray of food on your lap, with your partner next to you, and you're noshing away, and all that kind of stuff. So, two really good comedies, which are really, really good and funny and different and quite fast and all that kind of stuff. One's called Game Night, which stars
Hilarious.
Jason
Loved it.
Bateman, which is brilliant, which is about a game night amongst friends that goes terribly wrong.
So good.
Another film with Jeremy Renner, who's making a massive recovery from his snowplow accident, is called
yeah.
Tag. And Tag is based on a true life story where a bunch of friends had a continuous game of tag running for years. And it's the extraordinary lengths they go to get each other. Tag, you're it, that kind of stuff. But it's very, very funny.
Very funny.
Comedies. If you fancy some sort of animated kids kind of things, but you like them to have a little bit of an adult feel to them, Monsters University is
Such a good film.
so good. I mean, Monsters Inc. often gets a look in, but Monsters University was the kids' favourite of those two films. It's so funny, but it appeals to the adults too, so you won't be on your own. Another really sweet animation, which the girls actually suggested for this, is Luca.
Oh, Luca.
Isn't it lovely? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Set in Italy, really sweet, and I think beneath it there is a story about being gay and stuff like that, which I think is that one. In terms of sort of a couple of big films, we were talking about sort of romantic films. This is a bit depressing, but it's a really big romantic love story, and it's the new A Star Is Born. A Star Is Born, obviously starring Bradley Cooper, Lady Gaga. Just check it out because she's so good in it, and she's obviously going to be seen in the new Joker sequel as Harley Quinn, so that's a goodie. Another brilliant rom-com, guys. If you haven't seen it, Palm Springs. Palm Springs is a wonderful sort of Groundhog Day kind of comedy in which a couple meet and slowly, do they or don't they, I don't want to ruin it, fall in love. But they keep, at a wedding of a friend, they keep going through this kind of, I won't say why, repeat of the same day. And they slowly get closer and closer. It's funny. It's two fantastic, I think is it Andy Samberg, I think is the actor. I forget the name of the woman. The female actress in it is sensational. What else have we got? Horrors. The girls said watch Us and Get Out. The two Jordan Peele films. Incredibly unsettling, incredibly disturbing and very twisted. And if you like sort of indie films, if you want something that's a bit indie, a bit, not arty, these are kind of, one's a comedy and one's not. Me, Earl and the Dying Girl is a lovely, lovely film. It deals with a potentially serious subject, but does it in a very light-hearted, funky sort of way. And Baby Teeth, which is an Australian film. Just a wonderfully creative, clever, well-acted sort of, you'd say art house, but it's an incredibly arresting and interesting film. So there you go. There's your films.
So Dina, can you get my fingers out?
Back to you, girl.
So, yeah, great. Thank you, Anand. So I've just put some tomatoes with a little salt and a little olive oil. You don't have to add the olive oil. It is another splash of money, isn't it? You could put some parsley, or cheaper, you could put just a little oregano, just to give it a little bit of flavour. But if you want it, oh, where's the oregano?
That looks nice.
You had it. I had it out.
Nice.
But if you want, you could add some sesame seeds in here as well if you're looking for more health. But just some tomato and salt. You know what? If you cut up your tomatoes a bit ahead of time and you put salt on them, they create their own wonderful juice, don't they? You should never put vinegar on tomatoes, it doesn't go. Okay, so let's start loading up. So we've got our meat.
Coming round.
We've got our cheese.
God, I'm so hot, isn't it?
Yeah, really hot. Then I'm going to put some tomatoes around.
You say tomato,
We
I
say
say tomato. You say tomato, I say tomato.
Tomato, 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 tomato.
Let's call the whole thing off. Okay, so, huh?
What is it?
Can't remember.
From one film buff to a non-film buff.
I'm going to put
Is
some
it
of that
42nd Street? I don't know.
tomato juice into my avocado. Oh, yum. That would be delicious. Right, so I might put the rest of those tomatoes in actually, why not? And put that into our avocado. So now some blobs of guacamole. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Love Life says balsamic vinegar and tomatoes are great.
Oh, hate it.
I love it.
Because it's acidic.
I love vinegar.
It's acidic and
Oh, do
acidic.
you?
Yeah, I do. What does that mean?
Homeopathic remedy.
I'm a psycho.
What time is it when I'm drinking wine?
It's 11:45.
Oh my gosh.
The sun is over the island, is that what they say?
No, it's certainly not.
Oh, is it not?
But that is just truly delicious.
Is it?
Zoe?
Really good.
Oh, I just love filming Dina drinks, great.
Yeah, can I have a programme?
Yeah, just drinking.
Yeah, just a wine programme. Yeah, you'd be great at it.
I won't say what Clover's just said.
So, some sour cream.
Oh, this is my best bit.
Do you know what? I need crisp to go, more crisp to go in the middle. That's what I need. Don't I, Dina?
What's the bit, you know when you lift it up and it's gooey and you're with your
This
friends
bit.
and you try
This.
and nick it off
This.
your friends at the
This.
table?
Oh,
Oh my
no.
Lord.
Who's that? That's a very formidable knot.
It is, isn't it?
Right, so here are our soaked onions.
Oi,
Put some onions on.
oi. Oi.
Oh, doesn't it
look at
look
this.
gorgeous? Look at this,
Look
Dina.
at this, Dina.
I'm coming.
It's got onions.
Wow. Did you use all the onions?
No, no.
Oh.
You've just destroyed it for me, but there we go.
Oh.
It does look
So-
astonishing. You need a
And
top
then
shot
we
when you
need
photograph it.
jalapenos.
When you do the gram, do it over the top.
Mine always looks so healthy and hers just looks totally lovely.
Desirable.
Yeah. Desirable. Did you hear
No,
it?
so do yours.
No.
Look at that, guys. Let's go for a Star
so-
Wars chop.
So we're going to put some jalapenos. Ooh,
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, I'm not keen on those. I have to say.
Oh, what's going on here?
just make it
Jalapenos.
fully American. Look at that.
I don't think it's American.
It's not American.
Nacho.
Mexican.
No, but no, sorry, it is. But you always we
Yeah.
always have it in
So an
America.
Americanised
This is the
version.
only place we have
There
it.
you
isn't
go.
it?
Look at
It's in
that.
America.
Oh, and it's already on a tray.
That's amazing.
And that's what you're talking about when you're pulling up the cheese.
And you know when
And-
you do that in a restaurant with friends, you always start pulling the biggest bit, don't you?
You do. And you can miss out the meat. You can just do the beans. You can just do everything I did with the meat, but just do
Exactly.
2 cans of beans.
Exactly.
Then that is cheaper, really good for you,
Yeah.
really easy. There you go.
I'm actually sweating. I'm going to put it on the floor. That's amazing.
Nachos! Nachos,
Wow.
cheers!
Make sure you do a top shot. when you do
Tequila,
it.
tequila.
Oh, I need some lemon. I need some limes on it.
Chi-Chi, you want him to go out, darling? You ready? 3! Get him! Yeah. Go on, Cheech. She's always chasing something that's not there. It's very sweet. A bit like us all, hey? Chasing a dream, chasing rainbows.
Chasing
Tina.
a rainbow. I'm always
Chasing
chasing a
rainbows.
rainbow.
I put some limes on it.
I might have to have a top up.
Do it! Do it! If you can.
I've got one of those days todays, folks. I'm going out later and it's
Yeah.
going to get messy.
Is it?
Saturday night messy.
Oh,
Send us
God.
photos.
Not good. Because I said to my friend and I love Campari. Julie, are you watching? So I was like, shall we have Campari or tequilas before we go out? And she said, the last time I had tequilas with you, she said, I fell asleep in your garden. She said, so no, we'll stick to Campari. Who likes a Campari? Not many people like a Campari.
What is it?
Bitter. Bitter.
That's it,
Yeah. There we go again.
Oh, get it in you. Glug, glug, glug.
That's insane. That is insane. $6.99. Vegan, 12.5%. Get to your Aldi. Get it now. The great thing about Aldi is you can buy your wines online. But not like
Someone
it
just
was-
said Lidl's going bust. I don't know.
What the heck?
Can't be true.
Shut up. It was on yesterday. Actually, the figures on BBC yesterday were that Lidl sales are up 25%, Aldi's 26%.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
I don't know why.
Someone just said nachos and Coke. I presume they mean the drink.
Oh, have a drink of Coke, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that.
Oh, that's amazing. That's all
It
right.
really is.
I love that.
It's great.
That is
Show
moving on.
off, pick
Don't-
your nose and blow off.
Don't forget, there's a chance to win cinema tickets today, so that will be coming up soon, the question to win.
Oh my God, you're such a
at
show
that.
off.
Curly pops of Croydon. It's not going to do it, babe.
No,
You're going to
it's
get
not.
cheese.
I can
all over
hold
my-
it.
like,
Hold it for
apple.
1 second. This is for the gram, guys.
Dina will be stumbling home later, says Laura S.
Okay,
I will. I'm
we're
not
done.
going home. I'm going straight out.
Oh, straight out.
Straight out.
Straight out.
Saturday all
Oh
day.
my God. You're going to be
Nadia
ripped
always
up.
says, I don't know how you do it.
I
Like the
don't
other day, I went out at 9:30 in the morning and I was home at midnight. At my age. At my age.
She's unbelievable.
But if you don't do it, what are you living for?
Ooh, big question.
What are you living for? Got to get out and
I'm
about.
always like, oh, what do I need to get done on a Saturday? What do I need to get
So do I, but I'm like, shove it aside.
Side. Are you done,
Right,
Nat?
she's done. I have got this pan heating beautifully. I'm only going to cook one of the burgers and assemble one of the burgers. So that is set nicely now in the freezer. Other side.
Now put it down, then I'll do it that side.
Now I would squash that down a bit
Yeah.
because I think it's a bit thick. You're going to stick another one in. And while we're doing that, I think we'll also, I've got the griddle pan on. I think we're going to try some of your little
Show.
mates.
Oh, yeah.
Some of your little mates. Now I've sort of massaged those, look.
Incorrigible.
How inappropriate.
Yeah.
I've massaged those in olive oil. What spices would you like on those before we put them in
Oh,
the griddle
guys,
pan?
what would you like, guys?
Cajun, peri-peri. I haven't got Caribbean today. Cajun or peri-peri? What shall we have?
We've got, you know what I've got in here? I've got chili paprika, spicy chips, chicken seasoning. Hasn't got any chicken in it.
What brand
Southern
is the
fried
chicken.
chicken seasoning. That's
Yeah.
got no.
Cajun.
That's got no chicken in it.
first one?
They're not going to
Cajun,
put chicken in it.
peri peri,
Oh.
split down the middle.
Peri-peri.
Cajun and peri peri. at the moment.
Cajun and peri-peri.
Next
Oh
one.
no! I tell you what, I'm going to do one mushroom each.
Ah!
Cajun.
Cajun.
Did I have that out? Oh my gosh. You did have Cajun. You've got Cajun. Peri-peri.
Peri peri, so good they named it twice, says Hans.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of peri-peri. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Push that in a bit.
Oh, just getting to the end of my arms.
I do
Bet
feel
you are.
Oh,
How long have we been on?
53 minutes.
Oh, okay. You've got to do popcorn next.
Popcorn is coming.
Popcorn's
I don't
coming.
know how that's going to happen.
Oh!
Oh, Dina!
Oh gosh.
It's
Love
all
it.
gone tits up.
I love it. I love it. Ashley says, oh, I don't really like it when you do a pre-record because it's not a pre-record. We are live. He goes, because things don't go wrong. Now, when we film it as a pre-record,
We
it
don't
is as
edit
live.
it. It's as live. We don't edit
In fact, if you went back and looked at those ones, you would find that we have got lots of awful
I think what
edits.
you'll find there is it came too quickly.
I just-
didn't it?
I can smell gas.
I just put some parsley on
This
top.
gas is on, yeah?
Oh, is it?
Okay.
What brand of oil spray do you use, Nadia? Someone asking.
Well, I make sure that I don't get one that is mixed with water because that's horrible. And rapeseed oil is a much better oil to have, so I use that one.
Ooh, those mushrooms
And this
are nice.
this Marks and Spencer's olive oil because I don't want water in with it. I don't need water in it.
Hans Niesentos. Hopefully I've got that right.
Do you like mushrooms, Mark? Do you
I
like mushrooms?
love
Oh, thank
mushrooms.
God for that. Right, let's stick these in the pan. Oh yeah, this is honestly. This will give you the texture if you're missing. If you're new to veganism and you're missing meat, this will give you the texture, definitely. I think for me, anyone else, any vegans out there, I think that one of the things I miss is great sort of mandible chews.
Yeah.
So I started chewing gum to get my mouth working really.
Mandible cheese.
Yeah, I mean, most vegan food isn't very chewy,
Oh, I see what you
except
mean.
for things like celery sticks, carrots, all of that, all the raw stuff.
Right, yes.
But most of it is
So you're
pretty
eating
soft.
like a herbivore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have I got a herbivore mandible? I don't know.
I just put some parsley
That's
on
what
top.
they say down in Albury.
So, folks, what do you like in your burger? Today I found Hellman's Vegan Mayo Chipotle.
Ooh,
And I do love these. You don't like those? No?
not really.
Kiki loves those. I'm
Yes,
going to
I
have gherkins, mayo, tomato and onions. But what's your
Ooh.
favourite thing in a burger?
Marina O'Driscoll loves mushrooms.
She loves mushrooms. I mean, they're so good for you.
Right.
Oh
She
my
stepped
God.
in.
Well, again, the wine. Oh.
I think I've got a poltergeist in my house at the moment.
Do you?
Yeah. And I don't know why.
Oh God.
We've lived in that house since 1974. And when we were teenagers, we had one. And I used to call it Monty.
Monty?
Monty. I don't know
Remember
why.
this?
Of course you don't. You don't remember anything.
They were asking yesterday on Loose Women if we got any poltergeist stories.
Oh
So I
my
haven't got
gosh,
any.
don't you remember? So we had this
Usually around
massive...
teenage girls. Isn't
Yeah, so we had this massive dining table that was specially made for us by one of our cousins, who's a chippy. And it was huge and very low, and we had Arabic seating all the way around it. So that's how we used to dine. But we always had like a big brass pot in the middle, which was a Turkish delight pot. And one day, Nad and I were just walking past the table, and it shot out from the middle of the table to the edge of the table.
Do you remember this now?
No, she doesn't. Of course she doesn't.
I don't remember anything.
There were lots of things like that, but it's back.
Oh.
And I'm wondering why.
Oh.
I haven't got a teenager in the house. I've got a 25-year-old in the house.
We have. Maybe it's Mr. Rod hit the wrong
Yeah.
house.
I can still smell gas, you know. It's not good.
Yeah, that one was on. What's going on?
Gas
Okay.
smells. They look delicious, don't they?
Yeah.
Claire, I see you've got goosebumps now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to this story if you like a
Ooh.
ghosty story. So my friend is moving from her house. She's been there 40 years. When she moved in, she saw ghosts of children. Well, spirits of children. And because she'd always seen them when she was younger, she wasn't bothered. Anyway, for the whole 40 years, she's not seen anybody. Okay. She is now moving to the Isle of Wight, and guess what?
Let's come back.
But they're adults.
Oh, that's weird.
If you believe.
So does
And
that,
I'm a believer, so.
does that mean ghosts have a life expectancy then? Because I guess eventually they'll die, won't they?
Yeah, that's what I was confused by.
Oh, you know I keep saying I can smell gas?
Yeah.
It's not gas.
Oh, it's the onions.
Why would you want to eat something that smells of gas?
Because it's good for you.
Oh, okay.
Anything that makes gassy smell is good for you. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts,
This
onions.
looks lovely, this
They
mushroom.
look delicious.
Obviously,
don't
we'd cook that for even longer if we had time. But,
they? Oh, can you stick my bun in? Sorry, I've got pissed up now, so I've lost the plot.
Yeah. Got pissed up.
It's all gone tits off.
It's no good,
So
this.
how do you know the poltergeist is back?
Because things keep moving.
Oh.
They keep falling. They keep.
Oh.
Like, I turn around and bosh, something's fallen on the floor. Or,
Oh.
No, the other night, Wendy. I know you're probably not watching, but we were in the kitchen and something went like that out of the pot.
What, it flew?
Yeah, it jumped out of the pot. We were at the sitting room end, and the kitchen is far away, and it jumped out.
Do you think
And
it's
Wendy
weird?
went, "Did you see that?" I was like,
Oh.
"I did."
Do you think it's weird the things poltergeists do? Sort of serves no purpose, does it? I'm just going to pull that out and scare the fuck out of them.
Yeah, I think
they're
that's
just
it.
unhappy. They just need to move on. That's all.
Right.
Anyone out there watching with me or not?
So, right, what do you
Oh,
want?
I want a nice plate.
She's gone to pieces.
Hang on, I've got a good place for a burger.
Oh, I want a metal plate, yeah.
God, that'll do
I want a
it.
rancher's plate. Right, let's have a whiff of this.
Yeah, let's.
Anyone tried Hellman's vegan mayo with chipotle, please?
Chipotle.
Anybody?
I always call it chipotle.
Oh,
Good.
it smells good. Let me have a taste test. Just out of the jar.
these little things, you know, and when you actually, you know, just that little extra thing doing with the burger just gives another layer of flavour. It's really worth
Just hit
doing.
my bum.
Just bump into a bum.
Just bumped into my bum.
Right, so what do you want in this?
Bum.
That's something we'll use that. Right, Nadja is a master at.
Right over there.
Do not go over there. It's a good thing Maddie's here today. I'm going to turn those mushrooms off. They're done. Shall we have two? Oh, let me put another bun in. So we'll have the mushroom bun.
That's fun in the oven.
God, can you imagine?
Oh, maybe that's why the poltergeist's there.
Can you imagine? A menopausal.
Menopausal poltergeist.
Right, so basically don't buy iceberg lettuce unless you are making a burger, because I think it belongs in a burger, because it's got no goodness. You need other lettuces for goodness.
Mayonnaise first.
So we're going to put a dollop of this. Now look, this is chipotle.
Oh, it's
What's
so
happening?
vegan.
Who's making this?
No, because she's a
burger
burger queen. I don't eat many burgers at home.
So
I
we
have
want
to say.
want it
I
to
do always eat a Beyond Meat burger when I go out because I don't eat them at home.
Oh, you want your cheese on it?
Oh yeah.
So look, this is the tip when you're doing the cheese. Put the pan back on.
You notice Dina's had a few drinks, she's just waxing lyrical over there. Shooting the
Who
breeze.
said that?
Shooting the breeze. Oh, you're putting them in there. I've come over here.
Because you want it to go melty. Okay, so what you do is you do that, you put your heat on, and then you put a little,
What's going on?
and then you put a lid
Oh, you've got to sweat them.
to sweat them down. Hang on, that's my lid I need for
Now, question: people out there who eat vegan cheese, is that going to work?
Oh, of course, because there's
I
no
have
fat in it.
never found it to work, but let's see.
What, for it to melt?
Yeah.
Apparently poltergeist just means they move things.
Yes, I know.
What is the word? Yeah, poltergeist.
Geist, Geist is the ghost, is it?
So I just put a teeny,
Does
Oh,
polter
yes.
mean
teeny drop of water to steam down the cheese.
Oh, girls, I'm
Cheese,
suddenly
right.
feeling really ill.
That's because you're hungry.
Yeah, hungry and
Or you-
tired.
Shall we
In a
put-
minute I'll be taking the camera.
lonely.
I'm going to do that on this
It's
one as well.
lonely on this side.
I'm following you over here.
Where am I
Right.
going?
I don't like ketchup,
Split
so
between
I'm
both
just
ends.
sticking with a. I'm going to put my rude mushrooms in here.
Oh,
I'm putting the tomatoes. I'm going to put a little pinch of salt.
it's
Every
very hard to
layer.
get this happening at both ends.
Okay.
Sorry,
Right,
stay
we'll
with
stop.
Nadja. Stay with Nadja. Stay with Nadja. I'm pissed. Gone. I can feel that she's gone. do you want some?
You're getting a lot of steps.
I am. Nearly up to 3,000. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good. Oh my, look at those.
Oh, bloody
my.
hell.
The top's
Look,
on.
look at that.
Oh my.
Delicious.
Oh, that's like a vegan halloumi.
Oh, isn't it? That, well, God, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that looks amazing. Right, what do I'll pickle on
She's
top.
been so excited about that mushroom since she bought it yesterday. She's done
I
little
can
else
see why. Did you see
than
it?
talk about that mushroom. So look, our cheese is all nice and melty now.
Oh, she's
Yes,
done it,
we
Dina,
hope.
she's done it.
She's done it.
So we're doing a double.
Double? Why
No.
not? Oh my gosh,
No,
that's
it-
it. That's what I like, her extremism.
I just wonder whether it will be able to. Ooh.
So
Okay.
many burgers come without you able to eat.
No, I think one is enough
One is enough.
because
One's
it'd be
enough.
too much.
Did you put gherkin in?
That's what's coming next. So next we've got gherkins.
Get it out.
That's the boy one.
Gherkins. Oh, I think gherkin will spoil your mushroom, Dina.
Do you?
Yeah,
Floppy gherkin.
I
Just
do.
eat it there. Like a roll mop.
Onion. Where's the chipotle?
I always called it chipotle. Oh, you're right there.
Julie, cancel today.
Oh God.
So, there we go. Oh, let's bring it round the front.
Oh, thank God for that. Let's have a look. Now I want a burger, says Sadie C.
yes.
Oh, movie
Oh,
food.
yes.
Oh, yes. Let's put the onions
Yeah, you
in.
wouldn't think that that was
Wow, look
a
at that.
vegan one, would you?
Oh, take
That
a
looks
Oh,
amazing.
amazing.
Get something for the gran.
Can't think for the gram.
Get it
Oh,
for the
look
gran.
at that.
Okay, so in a minute, now I'm going to hand Mark is going to come out. So, because you're so excited, don't go completely mad. Just try and make some nice popcorn.
What are you saying?
Just try and make some
What are you
nice.
saying?
Just gonna wear
I'm just a people pleaser. Oh, guys.
I've got to try this one.
Oh, she's going in. Jeez, no, oh, it's dripping, it's gooey, it's juicy.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that good?
Oh. That is so good.
Is that the mushroom?
Try it. You got sharp teeth on.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Isn't that good?
One more, go higher.
Oh
That
my goodness, knockout. Oh my god, Dina.
If you turn the visuals off on this, it sounds awful.
So damn good.
Sorry. Why would you eat meat? Why would you eat
I
that?
agree. Oh, Nads, this is a good moment just before you take a photo. Can you look on your phone and read out the winner of the champagne and carver competition? It's in your emails. And whilst you do that, I'm just going to let's get another shot of this remarkable.
Oh, I didn't get this with the gram. It's in my tummy now.
Oh, Dina.
Oh my lord, look at you.
No. I don't have it. Nothing.
Can I look in your other.
Hang on a minute. Meanwhile, this is
There's
falling.
me going on about having something to chew, and that has got real texture.
But I've got to do this before it falls to pieces.
That has got real texture.
The
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Whoa.
Michelle, if you're watching, can you WhatsApp it to Nads?
Yes, Tanya, I can't find it on my email.
Nice. But you've left the little one.
I know. All lonely.
Right, shall I ask the questions for the film?
Yes.
Whilst you're all doing this stuff. Okay, so guys, listen to the instructions on this. So last night the weekly rushes landed, and in the weekly rushes are the answers. Hang on, babe, I will. The weekly rushes is your weekly, fortnightly update on what's happening in the world of movies, streaming, all that kind of stuff. So last night's episode, there's the answers to these 3 questions. When you know the 3 answers, you need to write them all in the box beneath the weekly rushes, not here, okay? And whoever does get the 3 questions right will win 2 cinema tickets to go to the cinema, obviously. So the questions are, you need to go to the weekly rushes to find out the answers. What's the full title of Kim Kardashian's new series as an actress? What is the full title? Second question, what's the full name of the new Paddington movie that's being made? And your final question, what's the full title of a new Pixar sequel? Okay, so if you head over to the weekly rushes, pop your answers under there. If you pop them here, it's pointless and irrelevant. Pop them under the weekly rushes, and Michelle will choose at random. Let's think, what day are we today? It
Saturday.
will stay open until midnight on Sunday, tomorrow. So you've got 24 hours just over to answer. So there you go, guys. Okay?
It's over to you now.
Back to you. Right, I'll take the camera.
Oh, that's so nice.
I bet.
Oh, my right armpit is so wet.
Oh my god.
Dina, can you move?
This is a-
Tina's now pissed and just stuffing her
Oh,
face.
it's so good. It's like,
Okay, heat
So hang on,
oil.
hang on a minute, we need to just move.
Oh,
so
boiling.
Mark, just explain what you're going to be making.
I'm going to be making butter. I'm going to keep it low key today. I'm going to be making butter
I'm
cookies.
not going to say anything.
what,
because
real
you're
popcorn?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to get them. It's
You're
just
following
hot.
a recipe.
Am I putting it in the griddle pan?
That's what Dina's moving.
By the
Okay.
way, can I just say
Yes.
that these freeze really well.
Do they?
And then you can just pop them in the oven at 400 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think the oven would be good. I think actually fry them a bit on the top and then put them in the oven
Yeah.
so they get really hot in the middle.
Oh God, did you hear that? So is this the pan I'm using?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're right over there.
Wait a minute.
And the reason that you need them really hot in the middle, of course, is because you're heating up rice. So it's very important that you heat those
I'm heating up
right
rice.
the way through. No, the burgers.
I'm so confused.
Please.
I thought I was making popcorn.
So when you cook through, make sure that they are hot in the middle. You might not bother because you think, oh, it's not meat. But it's very important that rice is properly heated. Okay, Mark, off you go. You are making butter kissed,
Rah, rah, rah.
and I'm not going
Do
to
you remember
say
that?
anything. You're-
Yeah.
Butter kiss, rah, rah,
Rah,
rah.
rah.
Butter kiss, butter kiss. I don't need those stupid things.
So you're telling people what you're doing. I'm
So
not
what
saying
you need to do is you need to have 1 tablespoon of oil, which has been beautifully presented in a sort of beautiful china cup. You pop this in a really hot, deep pan, but I'm presuming you don't make it hot before you put it in, right? There you go. So that's a high heat. It's really important. It's a high heat, and then you pop that in. Make sure you get all of it in, Dina. Okay. So I heat that. I'll just wait for a bit with a tight. No, I don't need to put that on.
I mean, Charlotte, you just noticed. I love that.
That's great, isn't it? Yeah. Of course, what we've got here are we always get a large.
Oh, somebody's just asking, is the competition only for those in the UK? Yes, because they will be UK singles.
Well, I'd like to say no, because you might be able to buy it has to be a chain. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd have to look into that if it's an AMC or a Regal if you're in America or whatever. So you've got to get, is that hot, do you think? How do you know if it's hot? You have to chuck a bit of bread in.
She
Maggie
does.
does that a lot.
No, I think you just it's smoking.
Okay. Smoking.
Okay.
Smoking. Do you remember when Finley used to do that? He used to do the mask.
He'd go
He'd
like-
like that. He used to
Means
stand at that door and
child.
go,
This 25-year-old child.
I don't know what to say or do.
So
right
do
now.
you eat
Well, get
popcorn when
on
you're at
with
the
it.
cinema?
Oh, is it hot?
Don't bash around too much,
Add
it's too
co-
noisy.
Add corn. Hang on. Oh, it's got to be hot.
So how much was that? No, you don't stop.
I'm going to say, oh Christ, get that on. So it's
Needs to be on the gas.
100 ounces,
No.
100 grams of 100 grams of corn kernels have gone in, and it's really important that you have a tight fitting lid.
Also, it's really important that the corn is fresh because if it's not, it does not pop.
Can
If
I?
you've got some corn in the oven that's been there for a
It
year,
does
don't
not
bother.
pop.
Right. Are these corn kernels off a sweet corn?
Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
they're often asparagus.
I didn't know that. They're from an
I've
asparagus.
actually doubled the amounts here, so we
It
could
says
have
to
those.
stir. Yeah, it does say to stir. I know you don't like. Oh, it smells a bit, doesn't it? Something burnt. It says on a high heat. Okay, when corn starts popping, shake pan to encourage all of them. Oh, hang on. I've got to melt butter in a separate large pan.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not a large pan.
How large is a large pan? That? Okay. Wow, look at all this butter. So this is
Oh my.
100 grams of, I hope, salty butter.
I've doubled this amount, but if you're making it at home, guys, just 100
Oh,
grams.
that's not right. Which one is
This
it?
is double, that's
Is
why
it
it looks
this?
like a lot. I just wanted it to show up better for folks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're starting to pop, guys. So when corn starts popping, shake pan.
Shake it up, baby.
That good?
Like a Polaroid camera.
Yeah, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Polaroid
You know what they're
camera.
referring to there? They are. That's what they say. Melt butter. Oh, and sugar. Oh, hang on, it's not melted yet. Oh my God, look, they're going. Shall we do it?
No.
Let's do it. Oh, where's all the tea taps?
Why do you need a tea
I
towel?
just want to take it off for a minute.
Well, you can.
Yeah.
It's not hot.
Not hot.
Just take it off.
Whee! Love that.
That's going to burn. There's nothing like making your own popcorn. Those popcorn makers don't just don't
You know
have
what?
capacity.
Do you know what Maddie loves in America
Cut the
is?
mustard, not the mustard.
In America, they have the little kind of lever things where you can pour your own butter over the popcorn.
Oh,
Wow.
that's disgusting.
Oh, it's lovely.
I don't do that so much. It's really bad now.
Okay. I just,
You've got to.
I've
It's
got
probably
to.
all right now.
Do you think?
What's
Now
the
that's
popcorn?
why you always end up with burnt ones at the bottom. Oh look, I've got a kernel in the.
I
in the
would
butter.
turn it, personally, I would turn it a bit.
Oh, this is the bit that says. Ah!
Jesus, H.
That's just burnt me. Oh God, see, you've stressed me out now. Oh, that's very good. That
No,
low?
that's too low. It's not popping enough.
There's nothing worse, is there, when you either nearly break a tooth on one that hasn't gone,
Yeah.
or you get those little shells that
Yeah,
kind of
they go-
almost feel like a crown.
And then they go in your gum.
Yes.
Are
Yeah.
you going to put the
Yeah. So I need to put melt butter, sugar, and syrup.
all in at once, is it?
Yeah. And hang on, sugar is 100 grams. Syrup is 4 tablespoons. Oh, look at that.
Brown
lads.
sugar.
Get in on it. Get in. You missed
Or,
the, you missed
you
the
told
top.
me 8.
Let's
I
see.
measured 8 into
No,
that
because I
pot.
doubled
She missed the best shot.
No, he's-
Oh, let's get that out. I love it when
Getting
Nadia does
stressed.
this. I know.
Getting
It's
stressed.
hard. It's hard filming, you know. It's hard. Okay. Oh, look. When
It's
did,
so
when did that
magical,
happen?
isn't it?
That's correct.
Where's he putting that? Have you got a bowl?
So bring to the boil and leave to bubble. Okay, shall I pop it on?
I would be careful. That's molten lava that you're splashing everywhere. Mark.
Oh.
Calm down.
Can I just say that the reason...
I would also take that kind of popcorn off and just let it pop away by itself now. It's got the heat. And I also would lift the lid a bit because it's sweating a bit. That's it.
I have to say the reason I get stressed cooking is it's fucking stressful.
No, but it's because you want to be Gordon Ramsay. Start showing off.
I don't. I just want to get it right.
Nobody wants to be Gordon Ramsay.
No, we don't.
I like
No,
Gordon
but
I
Ramsay.
told you how Michel Roux described his face as looking like a... what was it? What are they called?
Cabbage.
No, the white things. Not chicory. What are they called?
Celeriac.
Celeriac, that's it.
Whereas I said he looks
Okay,
like a Pillsbury donut.
So you're making now the butter kissed scots.
Yes.
Remember, you're trying to tell people what to do. You
So
just-
bring to the boil. I'm going to bring this to the boil, and then I'm going to pop the popcorn in.
Right. So what you need to do is turn that on.
That,
Could you
you've got
give
to
me a baking tray,
that
please?
into that. A
Yeah.
baking tray?
Yeah.
Do you mean that one?
Yeah. So,
So has that got a boil?
yes, it's, yeah. How long
Is
does
it,
that do?
you haven't got the gas on at the moment.
Okay, you said to turn it down.
Not that one. Popcorn.
Oh, right. What was I going to say? So, have you got those questions? So, the questions are, again, go to the Weekly Rushers. What's the full name of the new Pixar sequel that's going to come out? What's the name of the full name of the new Paddington movie that's going to be coming soon? Well, not soon. They start filming in July. And what's the full name of Kim Kardashian's debut acting series?
And if somebody's looking for this on the channel,
Just put in Weekly Rushers.
that's where you have to leave your answer, not here.
Yeah, underneath the Weekly Rushers, exactly. And you'll find the answers in there.
Let's check his gas is on. That's not coming through. It's taking forever.
It's on.
It's full. It's on full.
Okay,
there we go.
boiling now.
It's
Oh, it's
starting to
boiling.
boil.
Okay, so
So how long do you have to boil it for, or you just bring it to the boil?
bring it to the boil. Theoretically, you should do it for 3 minutes, but
To stick a bit, to get sticky. Okay, keep whisking.
so keep whisking. Yeah. So did you go to the cinema a lot when you were younger, Dina? Not
We used to go to the Astoria in Brixton.
Oh, did you? Was that what it was? Is
We
that
used
what
to
the
go-
Yeah.
Ritzy used to be?
No. Where they have all the concerts now.
Oh, the O2.
No. Yeah, is it called the O2? at
Or the
Brixton?
electric.
The big domed one. Anyway,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
the
an
O2,
Odeon.
which is
And
now
then we
closed.
went to Strethamodium. When we were teenagers, we used to go to Strethamodium because we used to smoke.
Oh God, do you remember when you could smoke?
We used to go to the cinema.
We used to go to the cinema for a fag. Get on the bus to have a
That's
fag, go to the cinema to have a fag, and then the left-hand side of the auditorium is
Oh
for
my God,
smoking.
that's right. You know the
And your little
last.
ashtrays in front, you go,
You know the last cinema to allow smoking in London was the Coronet in Notting Hill.
how was it? Oh,
Nadia!
I didn't do anything. I literally picked it up. You just saw me. I picked it up. I am
Always-
devastated.
It's always going to have to line the bottom of the glass now.
Nads.
Oh, I think a super glue will work.
She's never been good with cake.
Yeah, so we
Cat
used to
tie.
go to the. I used to love the advert. There was SRB. SRB. Sausage in a roll in a box for me. But
SRB.
then when I was a bit older, I was going out with a guy called Rudy Buckle.
And he had a sausage in a
I used to
roll.
go, sexy Rudy Buckle in a box for me.
Oh, she was a tart.
Do you remember?
Pearl and Dean.
And do you remember how when you walked into a cinema, they would have the colourful oil rolling on the screen?
No.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Like those lava lamps.
Yeah, just like lava lamps. I remember running to the toilet once at a screening of something in a cinema, and this boy at the front put his leg out, and I tripped in front of a full cinema. It's so embarrassing.
Dina, can you get that
think
tray?
that's enough
I've
now.
already put foil on.
I can smell something burning.
Oh, don't say that.
No, it's
Man.
not.
What's going? What is it? It's just
Oh
pop.
man, something.
Is it?
I think we need a bigger pan than this white pan.
We need a bigger boat.
Dina, put it here.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
We need a bigger boat. How is everyone?
Okay, so here we go.
So this is like a, what is this? Is like a toffee, a caramel? What have I
Yeah,
made?
that's it. That's your butter kiss.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So turn that off.
Okay, turning it off. Right. Okay.
Golden syrup.
Oh, I know what to do now.
Dina's at the golden syrup
I know,
now.
oh, that's so nice, isn't it?
Golden syrup For me, it's my childhood.
Oh, Danielle is saying, do you remember when the ice cream lady used to come around?
Yeah.
And do you remember how the ice cream used to have that central sort of column of strawberry? Which was a bit crunchy, wasn't it?
In your day. Wow.
Not yet.
Go back now, Di. Go back.
Oh, look!
Yeah, I could smell it, didn't I?
Oh, no.
That's all right.
It's all right. I quite like the burnt
I
ones.
like the little burnt bits. Okay,
Okay.
so what
Let
are
me
you
eat a
supposed
bit
to do
before you
next?
chuck the
So
butter.
now I'm going to, oh, God, sorry. Where's my piece of paper gone? Now, well, now I just pour it over, thank you, Ned. Now I just pour it over the top.
Be careful because that is unbelievably hot.
Yeah, I get that.
Jeez.
Oh, my God.
Like, pour
Oh,
it.
hang on. That's so hot.
I'd really like to try that with that vegan furrow butter. I think it would work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Drizzle as you go in case it's hot.
Oh my gosh, the girls are going to have a fun afternoon.
Can you get it at the
You
microphone?
know, it'd be nice a little bit of salt with that.
Yeah. Sprinkle.
Get the salt, Cornish sea salt.
Just a little. Not that much.
Oh, yeah, that much. Sweet and, ow, fuck.
Duckety
All right,
duckety
put it
duck.
back, put it down, Mark. You'll know. You're
You've
really
got
going to
enough
hurt
now.
yourself.
You've
Put
got
it down.
enough.
We'll get it out with a spoon.
You've got enough.
Okay, and then you kind of
Toss it.
toss
So I'll
it.
try and keep it in the
Trying,
table.
but it's actually very
Don't
hot.
go so fast.
Very
Just slow down. That would be my only tip for you with just slow down. a
At
bit.
school,
That's
we'd
it.
say your
That's it.
target is to slow down.
Slow down. Just slow down.
It's my target in every walk of life, Dina. And then,
Can you just hold that onto the thing?
oh look, the
Just gonna
bloody
get the
tin
rest.
foil's gone up.
Yeah, because you're just going too fast. So just go really
Oh,
gently.
enjoy, Judy. Enjoy. Cheers, yes, tonight. Can I fancy?
It's
Anything
going to
more
stick.
to
It's
that
going to stick
wine?
to this. I don't think
Less
we-
is
I
more.
don't think we should go add the tin foil, guys. Doesn't say tin foil on here. Doesn't say tin foil. Okay, let's see if we can get it in one of these.
No, it's just give it a second. Just a second to dry on there a bit.
Well done, Matthew says. Mark, looks delicious.
Wow, look
Thanks,
at that.
Matthew.
Looks lovely.
Doesn't it? Oh my God, the girls will love this. Does it keep? Will it keep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know for how long.
Keep thinking this is hot, but it's not.
Gosh, anyone staying in tonight? I'm not.
Yeah. There you go.
She's already out.
I'm out. I've gone.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So good.
Very good.
Delicious.
Fantastic. Shall I get it in a bag?
Get it in
Or
the
should we
bag.
wait for it to dry, really, shouldn't we?
Really.
Okay, well, there you go. There you go,
That
guys.
is. Let me just show you guys. That is truly delicious. It is absolutely as good as butter kissed.
Wow.
Taste it one bit.
Butterkist always tastes a bit
Oh my God, it's hot.
synthetic.
Oh my God, it does.
Oh, it's delicious.
I'm
just
eating
as
your
good.
burnt plain one because I'm desperate now.
That's so nice. Oh my God. Guys,
It's
that's
a
so,
wrap.
would it be better on bake-proof paper, someone's saying? I think it would be.
Yeah, I mean, I hadn't planned to put it on there. It's just that I saw that the tray I did have was too small.
We're
Now
going to
what-
hand drive.
Watch the expensive
Don't
camera
put it on
behind
for
you.
it.
Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 1, 2, hand drive. Do, 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 do. Time to hand drive. Do, 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 do.